Where's your mum?
Sleep.
Asleep? What, at 3:10?
Yeah, she's had a few again.
Oh, my God, what a lovely Christmas this is going to be.
Say that, Dad. I like Christmas. No, you two ain't going to mess it up by fighting all the time.
It's not planned, you know. No one plans these things, they just happen.
Not without you letting them. Anyway, you enjoy it.
I most certainly don't.
You both do. You're not happy unless you're having a row.
Listen, little Miss Big Mouth. When we want some marital guidance from you, we'll ask for it.
Dad, I've lived here long enough. I know more about it than anybody.
Well, it's none of your business.
Don't talk rubbish, Dad. I know what's going on. Forget it.
I'm trying to. Look. And what's brought all this on?
Nothing. Just wish it could be a bit more like Pete and Kath, if you must know.
Oh, that's good.
To tell everyone. But you're right, we better tell Mum and Dad first.
Yeah, and my mum.
Yeah, your mum first.
I think they're wondering what we're whispering about.
Ah, let them stew, eh? Back in the take, eh?
Aye, we're all lovey-dovey, aren't we?
Well, he gives me a kiss Christmas Eve and we try and make it last all year.
Listen, round here I'll believe anything. Here, about the driving business, I've got to do something. Life here's getting unbearable. What am I going to do?
There's only one thing you can do, tell the police. You're right, you can't go on like this.
I'll get a second opinion, eh, Debs? I'll talk to you later. Hello. Excuse me, could I have a quiet word?
Yeah.
I've got this friend, see, she's got a bit of a problem. She got a bit depressed and a little bit tiddly, you know, and nicked her old man's car without him knowing. Drove it, bumped into a few other cars and scratched his. Well, what do you reckon she ought to do? I mean, should she tell the local police or just wait and see if it all blows over? Do you want a scotch?
No, I'm all right. Well, I think if I was this friend of yours, I'd be inclined to sit tight for a bit and sort of remember that in a world full of robberies, murders, a few scratches on a few cars aren't exactly going to get her hanged. OK?
OK. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Here, Lofty.
Sorry.
Go on. Take 5. Go and have a chat to Mary.
Oh, all right. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas, darling.
Yeah, sort of. Getting a bit of a cold though. I mean, if it gets drafty in some of them pubs, I tell you.
It's another reason for packing it in. Pneumonia's nasty, you know.
Excuse me, can I have a word? Sorry. I've got to tell you. You know the car business? Yeah. Well, I did it.
Well,
Well, I can't really take the statement here, can I? Do you think you could pop into the station after Christmas?
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. Thanks. I feel a hell of a lot better now. Do you want a drink?
Oh, orange juice would be lovely. Thanks.
Coming up.
Lofty, it's me dad. Now listen, don't sit out about the stripping, all right?
Don't be daft.
Dad! What are you doing here?
Hey, that's not a very friendly greeting, is it? Must say. Come here, love. How are you?
Underneath the arches.
Underneath the arches.
Happy when the daylight.
Happy when the daylight
Comes streaming underneath the dawn.
Faster than Steve Cram, these will.
Yeah, you reckon?
Of course. At these prices, we're giving them away. This place will be jumping tonight if people want to get their hands on these.
Where's Sharon?
She's gone out with Michelle.
Right. Den, can I have a word a minute?
Well, can't it wait? I'm trying to sort this lot out.
No, it can't. Come here.
Marvellous, isn't it? Everything she does is always more important. Yes? Well, what's that?
I found it in one of Sharon's drawers. I was putting away some Christmas presents and there it was.
How much is there?
I don't know, I haven't counted it yet, but at least 200 quid.
Oh, the thieving little cow.
We don't know that yet.
Oh, come off it, Ange. Where's she got nearly 200 quid from?
She could have saved it. Or borrowed it.
Stole it.
Well, what are we going to do?
I know what I'm going to do.
That won't solve anything.
So what do you suggest I do?
I don't know, Den.
Tell the staff they can stay? It's all right, my daughter was a tea leaf and I've sacked her.
We don't have to tell them anything.
I don't believe it. Where'd she get it from? Who does she take after?
Hey, sorry, Dem, there's a bloke out there that's just holding a radio and it don't work.
Yeah, I wonder. Who does she take after?
Hey, do you want a bottle of stout?
Thanks, Owen.
Lovely.
Managing to cope with the Christmas rush?
Oh, just about, yeah.
What did I tell you?
It's early days yet.
Here we go, Gran.
Princess, have a word, your mum and I?
Yeah.
Here you go. Listen, I'll buy this one, Gran, all right?
Well,
Your mum found this in one of your drawers. Well?
what? What was it doing there?
It's not mine.
We know that. Whose is it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
It's the money that's gone missing, isn't it, Sharon?
I don't know.
Now, come on, Princess. Tell the truth so we can get this thing sorted out.
Sharon.
All right.
All right, what?
It's the money.
But why?
We've always given you enough. You've never gone short.
I know.
So why did you take it?
Because it was there.
And that's it?
Yeah.
But you didn't even spend any of it.
It was nothing I wanted.
So you took it just for the sake of taking it?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
But you must have had a reason.
Mum, I was saving up.
What for?
I don't know.
Look, Sharon, when I took your dad's car, I was wrong. I know that now. We all make mistakes. That's why I've got to get it sorted out. The same way we've got to get this sorted out.
Gonna take me to the police, and are you?
No, of course
Knock me
not.
about again.
Now, Sharon.
Well,
Look, we'll forget all about it. Never mention it again if you promise me that that's the end of it.
We don't want to punish you, darling.
Now, come on, Princess. What'd you say? Should we just put it down to experience?
all right.
Good. Well, that's that settled.
Then, we can't just leave it at that, can we?
But she said that's the end of it. What more do you want her to say?
But it's not her, is it? It's us.
It's about honesty, Ange. That's what it's down to. And if we can't be honest with each other, then who the hell can we be honest with?
I think I've heard this tune somewhere before.
Here, you got a minute, Den? And there's a few blokes here who want to have a word with you.
Sure. Now, think on what I've just said.
I will. Very hard.
Hello, Den. Come in, here it is.
Here's Sharon. 20 half-pint glasses there. You've got a wino here.
Those professional movie minders are only in it for the money. They don't give a toss about the kids.
Yeah, you're right about that.
They always expose them in the papers, aren't they? Some old bag with 24 kids, ripping everybody off.
Well, did you say this to Mary?
No, she wouldn't listen.
I think you ought to.
I don't think she cares. Sometimes I wonder how much she really does care about Annie.
Well, I'm going to say something to her.
I bet she hasn't even checked her licence. You know how thick she is.
That's 1 pint, 1 Coke. 122, please, Tom.
That means you owe me £13.78. If I give you this back.
What's you gone off the colour?
No, it doesn't work.
£13.78 coming up.
Right. Turkey sandwiches now at 15p each. Forward orderly queue.
Are we too late?
Well, for a turkey sandwich, no, darling.
No, my last pint of English beer.
How could I refuse anybody that, eh?
And tomato juice, please.
Thanks.
Have you seen that, Mary?
What, them two?
Yeah. Do you think she's overlooked his shortcomings?
I don't know, Doc.
Here, Ali. Seen that, have you?
Yeah, they were in the cafe before you this afternoon.
Do you think it's going to be the African Queen or Casablanca?
I thought it was going to Bangladesh.
Here, I bet I was sick, innit?
What did you say it was? Free one?
Yeah, and the other team only had 10 men. Man, the striker got sent off after 5 minutes.
Great shame they didn't send the whole team off.
Anyway, the manager's resigned. Resigned or sacked? Mutual agreement. Oh, what? You're fine, I know. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, poor Arthur.
Oh, he had a good day yesterday, man. I mean, we all did, didn't we? I like them old family get-togethers.
Yeah, well, you certainly livened things up.
I did?
Yeah, straighten that glass down.
Hey?
Oh, it's a shame Mark wasn't there. Would have been nice for Pauline.
Turkey sandwiches, 10p each. Go on, Pete, force yourself.
Is she with the babysitter now?
No, she's with Ethel.
Oh, I think yesterday was too much for Ethel. She's not as young as some of us.
All Sue's worried about is Annie. She doesn't want her to be given a bad time.
She won't be.
Have you apologised to your mum yet?
Oh, don't worry, Kath. I've seen far worse in my time.
Muppet pig.
Aye, what'd you do, Pete?
I'll tell you what he done.
I wouldn't have missed that. They're going to be a second showing.
Oh, well, there better not be.
Can I give you a large one before you go?
I think Debbie here has been well filled up already.
A large one coming
Good
up.
once they're gone already.
Turkey sandwiches now at 5p each. Last reduction, Boxing Day offer.
So, how are you getting back?
I'll get a taxi.
Be careful, eh?
Don't worry. I'm glad I saw you today.
So am I.
Pauline was right. We needed to talk. The things we've been through, most people here wouldn't even understand.
And we've ended up as friends.
Of course. Shall we sit down?
Yes.
Hey, Dean.
Yeah?
About this radio you sold me.
It doesn't work.
That's right.
And do you want your money back?
No,
No?
I want a replacement.
A replacement? Yeah. I'm not sure. I'll see what I've got. Oh, you're in luck. Just got one left.
Oh, great.
Time,
Cheers.
please. Drink up. Let's have your glasses. Kelvin, do me a favour. Lose them turkey sandwiches.
Yeah, but... Here, Mum, what about having a couple of people for a drink? Just a couple.
Oh, I don't mind. Boxing Day was always open house when your dad was alive.
Yeah, come on.
All right.
Right, Si. We might as well get our money and leave. Here, Den, if you pay us what you owe us, we'll be off.
What you on about?
Well, I thought today was the last day.
For what?
To either find the thief or sack us all.
When did I say that?
Last week. So, me and Simon will be off.
Oh, hold up. Things have changed.
How?
I made a miscalculation.
What about?
The money.
What, you mean it's not missing?
Well, I'm not sure.
So where does that leave us?
Well, you can stay.
All of us?
Yeah, for the time being.
Oh, get some more glasses then.
Do.
Well done, Den. That's really solved the problem, innit?
Oh, it's ever so good of you to having everybody back like this.
Yeah, that lot think I've had it, but they're wrong. There's more in me than they know.
I did enjoy yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, being amongst friends.
Now, do you know, I can't see why you live up there. It's like living in the treetops.
Yeah, well, now Nick's gone. Does get a bit lonely.
What, no police raids?
I mean, living on my own in that big flat.
Well, you should try moving. Why don't you come into the square? We made it. Something smaller.
Here we go then, Pete. Where are you, mate?
What do you want, Dean? Oh, I know what you want.
Oh, lovely Dilly boy. Cheers, Angie. Oh, lovely help.
I've got to go now, Saeed. Take care of yourself. Safe journey. Good Hafiz.
Hey, Pete, we're going to see this party chick you've been on about or what?
No, you ain't.
Oh, don't be such a spoil sport, Kath.
No.
Come on, Dad.
Get him.
Oh, sorry, darling. Crack me nuts. Having a good time? Eh?
Yes, I have.
Great.
Hey, you've had a fair share of the old gig of water night.
Yes, I've had one of.
Got your style, is it?
Well, I thought it's Christmas, so I'm going to spread my wings.
What, wings as in bird? And spreaders in...
Jam. Yes, on your bike, Dennis.
Now, son, do you want me to say your goodbyes in the morning?
Yes, thanks.
Remember, you're part of us, and we never turn our back on our own. So, you know where we are. Oh.
How is she, Sharon?
She's threatening to get up and do it all again.
Ah, good old Shell. She's got the family spirit, that one.
Excuse me, everyone. Is the geography of this house the same as ours?
She wants to know where the bathroom is.
One in the backyard.
Off you go, love. Come on. Do you want a hand?
No, I can manage.
I think I should take you home.
Why?
I think it'll be for the best.
You want to get me in the shower.
The only shower I want you in, love, is a cold one.
You think I'm drunk?
Aren't you?
Naturally snot.
Certainly snot, yes.
Sort your feet out. Is that it again?
Is that
I'll go and see if we've got any left.
Oh, not one of your own. We've been here till 1987.
Baby face, you got the cutest little baby face. I'm up in heaven when I'm in your firm embrace. I didn't need a shove, 'cause I just fell in love with your pretty baby face. What a pretty sight, Rolly. Baby face. Baby face. I'm up in heaven when I'm in your firm embrace. I didn't need a shove, 'cause I just fell in love with your pretty baby face. Baby face. I'm up in heaven when I'm in your firm embrace. I didn't need a shove, 'cause I just fell in love with your pretty baby face. Happy New Year, Pedal.
Oh, damn.
Not a pretty sight, Rolly.
Speak. Oh! He's a clever boy.
Anyone want to borrow them then?
No thanks, Ian. It's kid stuff. Let's go off and do something, eh?
Yeah, this is dead boring.
So what do you want to do then?
We can get rid of Rolly for a start.
We could go down your place. At least it's warm in there.
Oh no, my dad's having a heavy heart-to-heart with Cassie and I want to stay out of the way. What about your grands?
Forget me grand. Unless you want to talk about Earth Hottie, Uncle Arthur's Auntie Betty, but they're the only topics of conversation for today.
Yeah, well, I only came out here to get out of the pub, so don't suggest that. We could go up west.
Yeah, that's the best idea, yeah.
Only trouble is I'm skint. Everybody gave me presents this year instead of money.
You know, some people have got no idea what the true meaning of Christmas is. I'm skint and all.
Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to be the Chancellor of the Exchequer again, am I?
Don't worry, Sharon, we'll pay you back.
Yeah, well, just so happens I've got a bit of a cash flow problem myself at the moment. This shift.
Yeah, go on then. Watch out, Robin Cousins.
Come on, Roland.
Oh, oi, Barry Sheen, watch where you're going, will you?
Sorry, sir.
What are you lot up to?
We're planning the second great train robbery.
Oh, good luck. Thanks for helping out with Debbie Wilkins, by the way.
It's all right.
You two round the market yesterday, were you?
Yeah.
Usually are.
Look, just because it was one black kid and one white, don't mean it were these two.
I never said it was, my love. I just thought they might have a few ideas as to who was responsible.
Look, the description was pretty vague, like it fits off the borough.
Yeah, well, if we hear anything, we'll let you know. Excuse me.
So, you know, people get mugged round here all the time. Why the special interest in this case?
Yeah, thought the CID were only into big league stuff.
Fancy Debbie, dear?
Don't get cheeky, young lady. Yes, well, I have got work to be getting on with. Excuse me.
So.
I don't even like dancing.
Watch health music, right?
Yeah, well, you got natural rhythm. You're born with it.
Just let yourself go, you're too tense.
Will you stop picking on me?
We're only trying to help you. How can you dance with your wife front starch?
I don't. No girls are into discos.
I like discos.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm going to avoid them then, isn't it?
Shame. I was thinking might take you to one myself.
What, you and me? You mean you and me?
Thought I'd cross my mind. Still, you can't be bothered to learn.
Well, I didn't say that, Sharon.
Depends how long it takes in. I shan't want to take you when I'm 60.
Well, I could teach you.
Well, it's not that hard, really, is it?
Not if you want to do it, no.
Oh, don't worry, Sharon, not too.
So
teach me, come
right.
on.
Just relax, feel the music, and like let yourself go.
Dead easy, Ian.
Now you try.
Hang on.
You get in there, slowly.
Ian, relax, enjoy it.
It's getting better.
Right, just like.
All this twirling. It's crazy. Hang on, get used to this.
Then, who wants some toast?
I thought that the only toast that you had anything to do with went with the drink.
You're quite right, Dennis. It's called tea. Do you want some more, sweetheart? No, thanks, Mum. I'm not hungry.
You don't have to wait hand and foot on her, you know. She's quite capable of helping herself.
Forget it, Mum. It's just our hard luck we're not as perfect as him.
That's what's so nice about breakfast. It's the one time of the day when the whole family can get together.
I'm not cooking anything in this house anymore. Nobody eats it.
I've lost my appetite.
Yeah, well, you prefer a takeaway, don't you, than eating in?
Angie, I'm warning you.
Saved by the bell. She's an early riser, isn't she, darling? I'm sorry, Mum. It's my fault. What, that your dad's an ungrateful pig? You know he's only worse at the moment because of me taking that money. Any normal father would give me a slap and then leave it. Yeah, well, your dad's funny that way, isn't he? He prefers the water torture approach. I wish I'd have done it. Why did you, eh, babes? I mean, it's not as if you needed the money, is it? Is this a lecture about confession being good for the soul? It's a bit late for that, Mum. I was caught, remember? Look, I'm not going to give you a lecture. I'm just talking from experience. Owning up to things can help your relationships with people. I don't know, it just sort of helps form a bit of a trust. You talking about you with Dad's car? Well, that's worked wonders for you two, ain't it, eh? If Reagan and Gorbachev's got as well as you two, we'd all be blown up to bits by now. Well, you can't expect miracles overnight, can you, darling? Anyway, I've not finished owning up yet. And neither have you, have you? It's not easy, Mum. I know, darling. Nothing in life ever is. If it was, nobody'd bother to make the effort, would they? Look, why don't you come home lunchtime, eh? We'll have a little chat while your dad's downstairs. Won't he mind? No. Mum and daughter chats are way down his list of priorities, aren't they?
No, it's not your half a daily routine. It's more like the great train robbery. Now, don't be silly. Of course I'm glad you put it my way. I can handle it. It's sweet. And I can always handle that sort of dough. Just bring the gear around tonight after closing, all right? Look, I'll talk to you later. I can't talk now. Cheers, bye.
Good morning, Governor. You look pleased with yourself?
I am.
Yeah, it's nice to know someone's feeling good.
Good as gold. Good as gold.
Can't she even let you finish your cornflakes in peace, then?
Why don't you just tap the phone and save your energy? You'll be disappointed to hear that I'm innocent. That was Davy from Ilford.
Oh. Here, you're not getting into anything serious, are you? The only difference between him and the Cray twins is they're inside.
Oh, give it a rest, Angie. I'm a big boy now.
Are you? I'll take your word for it, eh?
It's been so long since I looked. Those mirrors.
They look fine to me.
Typical male. You could bury treasure in that dirt. They're all going to have to come down, and the spirit bottles and all.
Oh, right. No problem, innit?
So I see. You done this before, then?
There's nothing to it, is there? Yeah, the governor was as happy as a pig in a sty after that phone call this morning.
I know, that's what's worrying me.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I know who he was talking to, didn't I?
No, I bet he's up for his night, isn't he?
Ilford Davy. His sort gets you detained at Her Majesty's pleasure, not her honour.
Oh, a shady character, eh?
Yeah, heavy stuff, darling. His mob were carrying pieces when you were running around with a pea shooter. I hope he's not getting in over his head.
Well, does he realise?
And could I tell him? With that lot, once they've nicked your dinner money, they reckon they're Al Capone. Only in Ilford Davy's case, he just could be.
Yeah, it sounds pretty dirty.
Yeah, not as dirty as those mirrors. Now get them spirits down and give them a dust.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yes, as you were.
Right.
I was thinking, Dave, was maybe you should hold back a bit until I give you the signal. Hey. Yes, I do realise it's a little bit cloak and dagger, but these are sable coats, for God's sake, not Japanese cuckoo clocks. No, of course it's not too big for me. Wixie, don't run off. I want to go over these staffing arrangements with you in a minute.
Well, no, I'm just nipping down the shop. We've run out of J-cloths.
The J-cloths can wait. Just hang on a mo. What? Yeah, we'll bring the gear round if you must, but keep the van out of sight until I give you the nod, eh? Yeah. Bring some J-cloths with you if you like. Some comedian.
All right, I'm all ears, Gov.
Well, no one's perfect. Just pin them back and cop hold of this. Now, I'm taking calf off evenings because now the grub's doing so well we need her here at lunchtime.
Yeah, we're cutting Lofty handle the food.
Yeah, I suppose you could if beans on toast counts as pub grub. Anyway, who's running this place?
Oh, well, you are, of course. So I don't think Kath is going to be too pleased.
I'm only asking to look after a couple of dishes for a few hours. And anyway, since when did I have to have a ballot every time I want someone to do anything in this place? Did the communists suddenly sweep into power while I was on the phone?
Since when do you make decisions without consulting me, Dane?
What is this, a workers' cooperative?
Correct me if I'm wrong, Simon, but I haven't changed occupations overnight, have I? Because when I went to bed last night, I was running a pub with this fella. I must have been dreaming.
Yeah, look, I think I better go down the shop.
No. You're obviously more important in the pecking order around here than I am. Obviously, you should be informed before me. I'm only the landlady.
No, darling, you're only the governor's wife.
Thank you. Hey, darling. Cheers.
Well, go on then. Tell me off.
You wouldn't have come home for a chat, would you? If you thought I was going to do that.
I don't know. Usually when a parent says they want to chat, it normally means another nagging session.
Well, we'll leave the nagging to your dad, shall we? Because he enjoys it much more than I do.
Why? Don't you care what I do?
Now who's telling who off? You don't know as much about parents as you think you do, you know.
Probably because I haven't got any.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, Mum. It come out the wrong way.
Forget it, darling. Bitchy remarks are becoming a way of life in this house.
So what's all this then about still having some owning up to do?
Fair dues. I was just thinking, maybe I should go to the old Bill and tell him I was driving your dad's car.
What for?
Well, because that's what I'm trying to get over to you. Anyway, I'd like to do something your dad would appreciate. It's not just owning up to what you've done. It's owning up to the reasons why you did it.
I didn't do it for attention, if that's what you mean.
I know that, sweetheart. You're enough of a pain not to have to resort to thieving, aren't you? You weren't just being a spoilt little cow. You were telling us something, right?
Mum, you make it sound like a child guidance book.
Well, you could try being honest and telling me and your dad how you feel about things.
What you two know about honesty? Look at the way you both carry on.
Me and your dad know a lot about honesty, actually.
Ah, pull the other one.
I'm not making excuses for us, Sharon. And I hate to say you're too young to realise it,
That
darling,
I'm too young to realise.
Yes, you are. Look, Sharon. You're getting being happy mixed up with being honest. Me and your dad have never been Cupid's little favourites. We've never pretended that to you, ever. And you'll find out, darling, as you grow up, that the people you thought were having a whale of a time ain't having such a fun life of it either.
So why stick together then?
Because we're honest. Yes, I know, we do tell lies sometimes. But it only leads to heartbreak.
But you don't even love each other, Mum.
Look, Sharon. Me and your dad will never win any prizes for being Mr. and Mrs. But you'll always have us. And you'll always have this house, whatever that means to you. Because we don't expect happiness from each other. Just each other. And what you see is what you get. Now, you can't get more honest than that, can you? Do you understand a bit better what I'm trying to tell you now?
I think so.
You sure?
Honest.
There you go, mate. I'll do us a favour, ask Kath to pop in and have a word with us later on. I've worked out the rotors.
What's the plan then?
Well, I best tell Kath first.
Oh, very official secrets, aren't we? What's going on, then?
Oh, don't start, mate. I haven't got time. Anyway, you'll find out. It's nothing drastic. And talking of official secrets, I might have a nice piece of merchandise to put your way.
Oh, Gordon Bennett, we've already got more radios than we've got ears in our house.
I keep the noise down. It's not one of those lines at all. This is more of an investment. So don't breathe a word to anyone.
Oh, don't tell me you're selling racing tips again.
Oh, do us a favour, mate. Do I look like a mug punter like Ali Osman? No, this is the big
Jane.
time. Yeah?
Do you think I could be served with a pint of bitter before my lunch goes cold?
Of course you can. Angie? Well, where is she? Marvellous. Wives and coppers.
Well, what about them?
Well, they're never there when you need them.
Funny you should mention the police, huh?
Police?
Well, no, you mentioned them. You all right?
Yeah, of course. Go on, you were saying.
I was reading in the Gazette that an ex-patient of mine has just been sent down for 10 years. Apparently, they found $250,000 counterfeit dollars in the boot of his car.
Really?
Yeah. Stupid thing to do, whichever way you look at it.
Yeah, of course.
It was way out of his league. I mean, that sort of capers more for your professional criminal, isn't it? I don't condone that kind of thing, mind you.
No, despicable, I agree.
See, when you're talking about big-time operations like that, I shouldn't be surprised if the mafia weren't involved somewhere along the line.
The mafia?
Yeah, mafia. He's probably better off inside.
What, for 10 years?
Yeah, it seems that fiddling is a way of life these days.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of honesty left in the world, Doc, is there?
This fella, he could have gone on forever. With the odd crate of knocked-off radios, but there you go. Greed, the downfall of both criminals and generals.
There's your bitter. There you go, mate. I'll do us a favour, ask Kath to pop in and have a word with us later on. I've worked out the rotors.
What's the plan then?
Well, I best tell Kath first.
Oh, very official secrets, aren't we? What's going on, then?
Oh, don't start, mate. I haven't got time. Anyway, you'll find out. It's nothing drastic. And talking of official secrets, I might have a nice piece of merchandise to put your way.
Oh, Gordon Bennett, we've already got more radios than we've got ears in our house.
I keep the noise down. It's not one of those lines at all. This is more of an investment. So don't breathe a word to anyone.
Oh, don't tell me you're selling racing tips again.
Oh, do us a favour, mate. Do I look like a mug punter like Ali Osman? No, this is the big
Jane.
time. Yeah?
Do you think I could be served with a pint of bitter before my lunch goes cold?
Of course you can. Angie? Well, where is she? Marvellous. Wives and coppers.
Well, what about them?
Well, they're never there when you need them.
Funny you should mention the police, huh?
Police?
Well, no, you mentioned them. You all right?
Yeah, of course. Go on, you were saying.
I was reading in the Gazette that an ex-patient of mine has just been sent down for 10 years. Apparently, they found $250,000 counterfeit dollars in the boot of his car.
Really?
Yeah. Stupid thing to do, whichever way you look at it.
Yeah, of course.
It was way out of his league. I mean, that sort of capers more for your professional criminal, isn't it? I don't condone that kind of thing, mind you.
No, despicable, I agree.
See, when you're talking about big-time operations like that, I shouldn't be surprised if the mafia weren't involved somewhere along the line.
The mafia?
Yeah, mafia. He's probably better off inside.
What, for 10 years?
Yeah, it seems that fiddling is a way of life these days.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of honesty left in the world, Doc, is there?
This fella, he could have gone on forever. With the odd crate of knocked-off radios, but there you go. Greed, the downfall of both criminals and generals.
There's your bitter.
Pete, did you want to see me?
Yes, I've rejigged the rotors.
How do you mean?
Just call me Cupid.
Cupid or stupid? What you on about?
You can kiss goodbye to all those late nights, Kath. Coming in at midnight, being too tired to get any fun out of your marriage.
Oh, so who's missing out? You ain't making much sense then.
Not only am I opening up a whole new era of love life for you, darling, I'm also giving you a brand new career to go with it.
What you done?
I've given Pam and Bobby Ewan of Albert Square endless romantic nights together.
What?
And the rest of the world can benefit from your culinary talents. I mean, Ian's got to get it from somewhere, so I'll put you on the lunch spot so you can become Duchess of the Jumbo Sausage, Princess of the Potato and Queen of our cuisine.
And what about the bar?
Obviously, you haven't been reading the trade magazines, darling. 60% of the pub's turnover comes from food. So I'm taking you off evenings and putting you on the front line of the modern battle warfare.
Oh, very dynamic. What about Pete?
Well, I thought about it, but seeing as he can't make a cup of coffee without burning it, I decided against it. Now, it starts from tomorrow, so I must be off. Come on, Rolly. Hey,
Oh, yeah,
we can drive from you.
I'm glad today's over. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, you look warm now.
Flattery will get you nowhere. I've no excuse for being tired. We haven't been busy today.
Well, we've got nothing to be busy with except for baked beans and J-cloths.
Yeah. What did you say? J-cloths?
Yeah, we've got stacks of them. You can mock up the Mediterranean with them.
Where?
Also, I stuck them all in this cigarette box.
Oh,
Well, you best have this one on the house and all.
I'd be careful if I was you. Your guilty conscience is showing.
Guilty?
Oh, you've gone white as a sheet then. You must have a guilty conscience.
Nah, of course not.
Shock of seeing us drinking the profits.
Oh, charming. I can see that the cynical streak in us has contaminated any act of spontaneous generosity that we might come across.
Oh, very, very poetic, my son. But it don't alter the fact you're trying to sweeten me and her up about the new rotor.
I thought you were supposed to be my mate.
I am. That's why I'm so sure. Cheers.
Yeah, and up yours.
You could have at least talked it over with us first.
Excuse me, Kath, but I can run my pub any way I like. Anyway, I thought you'd like the evenings together, a nice romantic couple like you two.
We liked having the days together and all.
God, there's no pleasing some people.
That's why you're so good at pleasing yourself, then.
You're sounding like Ange. Just let me run my pub in peace. I don't come out on your little wooden barrow and tell you how to sell your fruit and veg, now do I?
Nah, but you sold a few lemons in your time.
Oh, look at them trannies.
If that's your attitude, then you're definitely going to miss out on this golden opportunity.
Oh, right. Is that what you was rabbiting on about dinner time?
I was trying to until Doc Holliday come in with his crime doesn't pay horror stories, and these are not bent.
Leave it. Then you failed technical drawing at school because you couldn't get a ruler that was straight.
Here I am, trying to do you a favour, and all I get is libel and slander. I am not going to row any old Tom, Dick and Harry in on this.
So they are bent.
Exclusive, not the stuff for your average pump.
I'll get another one in. Look, I said I'll get one in, love.
I heard you. It's my round.
Hey, nonsense. This is my treat tonight. Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to get the drinks.
Do not be silly. I am paying tonight. You have had a terrible shock.
Andy, I understand that you're very worried on my behalf, but I can get to the bar and back without a wind-up.
I am just looking out for you. I mean, just because you've been attacked once does not mean you will not be attacked again.
I see. So you're going to stick alongside of me for the rest of my life, waiting for it to happen again.
I think you've been very unfair. And it's only natural I should be concerned. Obviously more concerned than you are.
Sorry. I'm probably overreacting, but you know how I hate that little woman routine.
It's got nothing to do with being a woman. I mean, I'd be concerned if you're a mate of mine.
Oh, so you do the same for any old riffraff?
I might have known I couldn't win either way. Just like a woman.
That's how we rule this world.
In that case, love, you can get the drinks in. Go on.
Now, look, I'm a bit worried about this. You reckon these coats are worth £2 a piece and you can knock them out for a monkey?
Marvellous, isn't it?
Sounds dodgy to me. I mean, aren't these things all subject to custom restrictions, even if they are on the level?
Well, of course they are, but you know what our Soviet comrades are like? They can't wait to get their grubby little fingers on our Western currency. That's why they're knocking them out so cheap.
Sound too cheap to me. Don't like the sound of it, then. Aye, is it tonight, ain't we?
Look, you're just turning your nose out with the right bargain. Furs and money.
You want to watch it, mate, or you're going to have the right load of... Aye, I'm being got at, is. Sis.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pete. It's Simmy's TV.
What's that?
I thought you were a man of the world, then. What does it look like?
I know what it is, but why is it attached to you?
Just my luck, I suppose.
Good or bad, sis?
Well, it's rather sweet, really.
Yeah, so was Godzilla. Look at the trouble he caused.
You're not getting sweet on that, are you?
I know he's a handful, but he's ever so cute.
I don't know what I've done to deserve this. I've got a house bursting at the seam with a grouchy mother-in-law, babies arriving with every post, and as if that wasn't enough, we're starting a flipping zoo.
I didn't say we was going to keep him.
You don't have to. Looks like he's decided to stay.
Hey, what's all this stuff? Has anybody looked?
All right, then I didn't say we were going to keep her either.
Oh, wonderful. Then I'm not the only one that can't get pregnant in our house.
There's Mum.
Oh, to spite me, she'd manage anything. Oh, Jane.
Oh, sorry, Ollie. You all right?
You're asking personally, not professionally, Doctor. Oh, can I have a box of matches, please? Got nothing to light the gas with.
I'm asking personally, of course. I'm not your doctor anymore. Something matter?
Yeah, well, you know that talk I came to see you about, you know, the
What do you
problem
mean?
I had?
Oh, yeah, you mean the marriage problem?
Yes, thanks, Dan.
As I remember, I said that only time would sort things out.
Yeah, I know, but how long is long enough?
Well, as long as it takes, I suppose.
Yeah, but I haven't got... I'll see you, Doc.
Ali!
I think, love, you're expecting this self-defense business to be like some superpower that's going to make you invincible. It's not like Enter the Dragon New Life, you know. I mean, a club or a knife will work just as well in Bruce Lee as anyone else.
I'm not that naive. I'm just saying that it would all be of some use.
I agree with you, love, but it's a lot of hard work and dedication. I mean, are you sure you're up to it?
Oh, so that's it. The weaker sex bit. You're just worried I'll start knocking you about.
Come on, nonsense.
Why is it always taken as read that women are weaker than men?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
Is it?
Of course it is.
Prove it.
You're silly.
You're just too scared to.
What on earth are you talking about, love?
Put your money where your mouth is.
So we just have to get out of the house for a couple of hours. I mean, Mum's as grim as a battleship at the moment, isn't she?
She's still going on about Southend.
Well, you know what she's like. She can carry this sort of thing on indefinitely.
Mind you, it's understandable. Mark is her grandson, and she's very fond of him.
We all know that. But she was in no shape to go, sis. And could you have stopped her from going if she'd really known?
Well, we know that, but it's trying to convince her that's making us sick.
Professor Sweet.
Dan? It's the phone, mate. I'll get you.
Get on that one, will you, eh? Yeah, hello. Here, Stevie, yeah. Well, everything's kosher, yeah. How about a check? Well, don't you trust me?
It's the police.
David, forget it. Yeah, scrap the whole deal. The law's tumbled me.